Let us listen to Kakalam, a 3 years MDRT qualifying member and a COT qualifying member. Ladies and gentlemen, the million dollar questions, Kakalam.
I would like to share a concept with all of you during my fact finding by asking $1 million question. What is the biggest asset in your life? So first of all, I was draw this thing and I asked my prospect. So my prospect said, okay, my children. Some they say my children, some they say my wife, some they say my property, and most of them actually they mention about property. So this prospect actually 40 years old. And I asked this question, then another one I mentioned that, okay, you mentioned that property is your biggest asset now. So how many property do you have? And my prospect said that I have a 2 property. And each property is 1 million. So it comes about 2 million in total. Then now, Mr. Prospect, let me ask you a question. How much do you earn a month? Then he said, I earn 20,000 a month. Okay, so this you 20,000 a month. So can I ask you again, what is the biggest asset in your life? And he still answered me, my property. 2 million compared to earn 20,000, of course my property. Okay, let me break it down and let me show you. You earn 20,000 per month. So in 1 year, you are able to generate 240,000. And when do you want to retire? For example, he said when the age of 60. So basically, in 10 years from 240,000, basically you are creating 2.4 million. So if you were to work for another 20 years until your retirement age, basically how much are you generating, Mr. Prospect? It's about 4.8 million. Exactly, 4.8 million in 20 years. Provided that you don't include the bonus and also your income stagnant for 20,000 for the next 20 years. So now, let me ask you the same question and please think it properly. What is the biggest asset in your life? 4.8 million or 2 million property that you have? Then he paused and he said, 4.8 million. This is very important. You agree that this is very important? And the prospect say yes. If you agree this is very important, have you protected the most important things in your life, which is your income? And he said no. How to protect income? I just know about life insurance or medical insurance, but I don't know how to protect the income. But when you talk about these 2 things, that now you realize that income protection is very, very important. Because the moment you are not able to work anymore, these 4.8 million will be gone. And your children and your wife will suffer because they don't have any money to actually to support their own lifestyle. And also on top of that is that your children might not be able to continue to going to school. If they go to international school, by the time they might not be able to have the money to go to school. So do you think that now which one is more important in your life? Is it your income or is it your property? From that presentation, actually, your prospect start to understand the importance of income replacement. So the next question you need to ask is that, how many years of income do you want to protect? And second question is that, how many years of income can you afford to lose? The concept that actually I share with you all is to make sure that you are able to advise your prospect professionally and also properly. That's when that your prospect will also be able to appreciate the advice you give them, and this will help you to maintain your persistency.